Yo guys, King here, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. This video is gonna be the long-awaited 200 sub special Q&A revealed. Um, yeah, it's been a while since I uploaded the Q&A where I asked people to ask me questions. Didn't get as many as I hoped for, but that's why I waited a bit longer. But didn't intend to wait this long. But yeah, so I'm doing it now. So I've just got the comments here, and I'm going to start reading and answering these questions that people ask. So the first one is from Carlos. Um, he's actually a pretty good player. Carlos Malmedia is his PS4 name. Um, yeah, so he's asked me, where are you from? In brackets, country, city, with a question mark. Carlos, I'm from Australia, and I'm from Melbourne. How long have I played AC? Well, this game came out 2013 Christmas, and that's when I got the PS4 along with this game. So I've been playing this multiplayer since then. Um, I also played Revelations. Well, I actually started playing I played all the stories from the first Assassin's Creed to Brotherhood, and then um, AC3 I only did half the story because on my PS3 I played AC3 on my PS3 obviously, and it had died, my PS3, so I couldn't end up finishing playing that, and yeah, so that's when I stopped playing the stories. Well, Revelations I didn't play. I played half the story again, and then I ended up playing multiplayer. So, um, I'm pretty sure I said that. But basically, I've played AC for quite a long time now. So since the first Assassin's Creed came out. So yeah, it's been a while. But I didn't start playing multiplayer till I was on Revelations. So that's when I started playing multiplayer. Got to Prestige 14. My name was, if anyone remembers my name, I know none of you probably will, but it was called NFS Assassin 101. It's standard for Need for Speed Assassin 101. Pretty weird name, but yeah, I was only like 12 years old when I made the account, so yeah. Not much to expect, I guess, in terms of names, but yeah. So as I said, Carlos, been playing AC since the first one came out. I played all the stories until Revelations. I only played some of it, and then that's when I started playing multiplayer. AC3, I only did some of the story again, and then Black Flag, I've played a little bit of the story, but mainly multiplayer. So yeah, that's your question answered, Carlos. Hope it's a good answer for you. Second one's from Snowman and Bait. Also, I like to just call him Snowman. He says, "Hello King, awesome gaming school, thank you. Are you doing sports?" I used to play what's called AFL. In Australia, it's called Aussie Rules Football or Australian Rules Football, but we just cut it short to Aussie. So I play that. I haven't played for a couple of years now because I've been focusing on school and now uni. But I want to get back into it next year, hopefully. What is your favorite TV series? Should King see Game of Thrones? Well, a lot of people have been telling me to watch it, but just never got around to it. My favorite TV series would have to be Prison Break, with Wentworth Miller and Michael Burrell, I think his name is. That's Lincoln Burrows in it. But yeah, Prison Break's my favorite TV series by far. I've watched the whole thing about 3 times, all the seasons. So I'm looking forward to the new one this year. I think they're doing another one. So yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, that's my favorite TV series. Are you planning on playing other multiplayer games, for example, Star Wars Battlefront 2? I have heard good stuff about that. I know it's been a while now since that game came out, but I have heard good reviews about that, but I never got around to getting it. Don't get around to getting too much things, to be honest, which is not good, but I do play other games. I played Call of Duty, starting with Black Ops 3. I started playing that a couple of years ago. Played FIFA and 2K, and that's really it. I'm not really a diverse gamer, to be honest, but I do honestly plan to start playing new games. I'm gonna get Fortnite soon, hopefully. Um, also, I've got the AC Origins game, so I might give that a go. I've also got a couple other games that I haven't opened because of this game. Um, yeah, so I might play a few of them. That includes GTA 5, yeah. Um, you can't believe I still haven't played that, but yeah, that's another story. And I've got a couple other games, Need for Speed, and I think another game, but yeah. So they're the other games I plan to play. Are you very much upset when other players win with you? Luckily, for example, me. It depends on the actual game. Like if there's a lot of lag or if there's a lot of bullshit, or it kind of depends on that, to be honest. But when people get really lucky, yeah, quite a bit, it does get me a bit upset. But you know what? It's AC, so you can't really do much about it. So yeah, that's your questions answered, Snowman. I hope they were well answered for you. Next one is from Max. He says, "Well, what a match and score." Oh, thank you, Max. And he has one question: reason for leaving TBDM. Well, Max obviously knows, but I left TBDM to join GMAA with Diddy and Big Shot, or Brandon. Um, and I decided to make Max the new leader because he was probably the next best player, and in terms of all the active players left in the clan, so I decided to give it to him. So yeah, that was just a bit of a piss take question from Max. It's all good, but yeah, that's basically the reason why I left TVDM. But as if anyone doesn't know how it was, what clan it was, me and Big Shot made that clan. Well, he came up with the name and all that. Um, I was just part of it, I guess. But it was all him, to be honest. So yeah. Thanks for the question, Max. Even though you already knew the answer. Next one's from Dove. She says, "Hi Leon, are you in university or still in school?" Um, so I finished year 12, and now I'm heading into uni. I'm studying I'm studying accounting, so hopefully I can become an accountant in the future. But if all is planned like that, or else I may find something else. And what major? Accounting, yeah. Favorite food? Um, favorite food. It'd probably have to be. I do love my bread. I love bread. I've always eaten a lot of bread, so probably have to say bread, to be honest. Stuff pretty boring, but yeah, that's probably my favorite food. My favorite car. I did love the Bugatti Veyron. I really liked that car. Not just because of the fact that it was at the time I liked it or loved the car. It was the fastest car in the world, but like just its look and yeah, just yeah, in general, just like the car. So that probably have to be my favorite car still. Um, there's some nice Lexus cars. They make some good cars. But yeah, it'd have to be the Bugatti Veyron. Do I speak Italian with my family? Not really with my parents, more so with my grandparents. They speak dialect Italian, so it's kind of hard for me to understand what they're saying, but I can gather some of what they're saying. But from what I've learned in school, from what I've learned from Italian in school, doing Italian in school, I just basically speak of that, and they seem to understand everything that I say. So it's just basic Italian, so it'd be pretty easy for them to know. But yeah, no, I really enjoy chatting in Italian with my grandparents. I wish I knew more, but fortunately I didn't pursue my Italian from 10th grade onwards. So yes. So I didn't end up doing it for the last couple of years of my schooling. So it was just too hard for me. So I just gave it up. What games am I excited about? Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about Fortnite because I really want to play it, but I just haven't got around to it. Well, shit. The thing is, this question was 2 months ago, so. But now, I don't know. I don't really know any games that are coming out. I'm not really keeping up with all the new games that are coming out. There's actually, because I'm into sport, I'm a sporty person. There's a sports game that's coming out. It's called, it's a tennis game that's coming out later this year. I keep forgetting. I think it's World Tennis Tour or something. It's something like that. It's got tennis to it, and I'm pretty sure. I think it's World Tennis Tour or something like that. But yeah, that game's coming out later in the year, so I'm actually excited for that. Um, yeah, because as I'm a sporty person, so yeah, looking forward to that game, I guess. No, I don't really know what else, to be honest, Dove. Yeah, it's tough question there. Yeah, that's basically it, Dove. So last question, what games surprised you with how good they are? Well, as I said earlier, I'm not really diverse in terms of my gaming. I was actually surprised with Black Ops. I didn't think I'd enjoy it that much, but I actually did. Um, like just zombies, I didn't think would be that good, but I ended up enjoying playing it, especially with friends and like my cousins were really into Call of Duty when they were younger, so I played a lot with them. So had fun playing with them. Zombies or online. But yeah, that was probably the game that surprised me the most in terms of how good it was. So for me, at least. So yeah. So thanks, Duff, for the questions. Hope I gave you some good answers. Next one's from Primus Omnium, aka uh, Eric, or his second account, CC Noob Hunter. He asks, high scores you got in AC4 multiplayer in the relevant modes. Deathmatch is it's technically the highest score, because the person in first, whose name is Volajul, it apparently she boosted, so so technically her score is not real. And proof of that is from Brandon. I think he messaged her or something. I can't remember, but it was too long ago now, so I don't know if you'd still have the message. But yeah, she definitely boosted, or she or he definitely boosted. So technically, my score's the highest. I think it was 24,050. I think that was the score. So yeah, that's my highest, and that's technically the highest in PS4 Assassin's Creed multiplayer. So pretty happy with that. Assassinates 24.550k. I've got that video saved, and I do plan to upload it in the future, so watch out for that, Eric. I didn't actually decide to save the deathmatch one because I thought it was boring, so I decided not to save it. So yeah, I regret it now, but yeah. Oh well. Manhunt's actually not that high. It's like a 17.9k, so not that high, but I'll take it anyway. Wanted is 17.3k, I think. It's something. I think it's It's either 17.3k or 17.1k. It's one of them. But yeah, at one stage it was the third highest, and Dust had the second highest, but now it's like boosters. It got 25k. So yeah. How many hours did you spend playing this game overall? With all my accounts. Well, I've got 3, as most of you know. If none of you know, I do have a third account. It's called Underworld God. The reason I made Get Punk Sun, which is my second account, was for trolling. With when I was trolling with Brandon and a guy called AC Forever. Some of you may know him. Most of you won't. Good player. And the third one was Get Punk Sun, and the reason I decided to make that, well, one was because just for the lols, and 2 because I have problems getting into the multiplayer menu for this account, my main account. It freezes at animus parameters and it drives me crazy. I haven't even started playing and I'm already angry, so sometimes I just revert to that account. So, but overall, on my main account it's been 64 days and 64 days. Pretty crazy, but yeah. Get Punk Sun has been like 11 days, and Underworld God's been, I think, 3 days nearly now. So altogether it's about nearly 80 days. Like 64, I think I said 11, 75, 78, about 78 days, so it's been nearly 3 months, so, well, 2.5 or whatever, so just a bit. Most complete AC player you got to play with or watch gameplay from. I'm not only talking AC full players, but also players. From Revelations, yeah, I didn't really know anyone. It was basically just me. Like there were good players I played against, but not anyone that really stood out. So, or no one that like I was really impressed with. The best from AC Black Flag, as I've said to players before, it's obviously Contract Dust for me. He's so consistent. He's probably the hardest to beat of any player I've played against. Consistently as well. For that fact, and he's I wouldn't say he's kind of a similar player to me. Well, one, because of the fact we're good at all modes, like even Artifact Assault. Like I know he plays it. He used to play it sometimes. I don't play it that much, but I've played it, and I know all the tricks and all that. So yeah, so he just reminds me of myself a bit, and he's just he's the best player I've played against in this game. So, and in AC in general, multiplayer in general. So yeah, he's the best one for me. And a couple more questions from him. Best multiplayer character. Best multiplayer character would have to be. Look, I don't really remember from Revelations. There's also the Huntsman in it, but I can't remember the other ones. There's the Deacon and yeah, I'd have to say someone from Black Flag. It'd probably have to be the Huntsman, actually. Oh no, sorry, the Jaguar. The Jaguar. I love some of the Jaguar's outfits. Pretty cool, and yeah, I'd probably have to say the Jaguar is my favorite character. Best ability. Disguise is pretty like common, so I wouldn't say Disguise. Firecrackers is too. It'd probably have to be Firecrackers, to be honest. You can use it both defensively and offensively, and it's really useful. So unless people use the lock exploit trick, which is kind of annoying, but don't get it too much these days because not many people know it. So, but yeah, no, that's probably my best ability. That's probably my best ability. Yeah. So thanks, Eric, for the questions. Hope I answered them well. Arcane. A few changes you would like to see in the next AC multiplayer. Well, Arcane, this is something I've been pondering about for a few times. If they end up actually making another one, I would like to see. Well, obviously they make their own servers, whether Ubisoft or another company takes over the AC, making the AC games. More characters will be good. What else? I don't know about more abilities. Maybe, I don't know about more abilities. I think maybe getting rid of some. Maybe like sabotage and some abilities that we don't really need. Maybe making the wolf pack online. So like maybe a 4v4 wolf pack maybe. Yeah, it's been a while since I thought about this, but there was some other changes that I thought about. Yeah, that's all I can come up with now, Arcane. But there's some of the changes I'd like to see in the next AC multiplayer, if there is one. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for the question. Comment from Secret Claw. Not actually a question, it's just about the game of the video, so thanks for the comment anyway. Tazard PvP. Do you know when the next AC comes with multiplayer? No, I don't. Tazard, I've seen. I don't know if you guys know. I know Dove will know. It's Zenith. He's uploaded a few games with like interviews with like the AC director or something. I don't even know. And like hasn't really said anything about them making a new multiplayer. It's been like on their agenda, but they just haven't really. They're not really deciding to do it. They want to focus on single player. So, as I said, I got no clue when the next one will come out. Yeah. Hopefully soon though. So we'll have to see. But yeah, it's looking pretty unlikely at the moment. Unfortunately, pardon me there. Redberry Gamer. He says, yes, I have one. What's your secret? If he means to winning or to how I go about things, it's just, I guess, practicing your game style and your specific game style that you play, and just perfecting it. And yeah, one thing I'd have to say is making the most of your kills. That's definitely something that I pride myself in, especially getting 350, 450 kills, because that adds 2 to your streak, so that's a bonus. It's obviously harder in competitive lobbies, but yeah, that's what I try to do anyway. But yeah, the secret's just learning your game style, yeah, as I said, learning your game style and trying to perfect it. That's mainly the secret. So yeah. Thanks for the question. Dooney asks, are you ever try playing after smoking marijuana? No, I haven't actually. I haven't tried that. No. I've been drunk, but not after smoking. So, yeah. Hey. He says don't take this serious. That's all good. Last question from the man that's been mentioned, the man, the myth, the legend, the contract dust. He's actually a really good friend of mine now. Actually, we never really had any beef or anything. I don't think we have. When we I remember how I called him out that there was an original contract dust, and he said he mentioned in his video that that was not true, and he explained or whatever. So that's how like I guess we got to know each other a bit better, but in the wrong way. Look, I honestly do believe him, like, that's been in his account all this time. I have heard from people that there was actually a contract us before this one, but, look, he's told me personally, and, I'm gonna believe him, so he's a good friend of mine. I love playing with him, and, he's just a really good friend, so, gotta believe him, so, yeah, I believe him for that. But yeah, people have told me that it's not actually, there was an original contract us, so, but at the moment I do believe contracts, so, yeah. Here are sexiest AC player. Probably have to be me, to be honest. I'm pretty good looking. No, I haven't seen too many of people's real people's like faces. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a really it's a really broad question. Don't know how to answer it, but yeah, probably have to be you then, Dust. Um, yeah. Best connection AC, have to be me for sure. Um, yeah, I know he's taking the piss with these questions, but yeah, probably have to be me to be honest. uh, and best running in AC. I'm gonna put my money on Nova Mage right there. I think if I'm gonna be really honest, you probably agree. I think we've said that anyway. But yeah, have to be Nova Mage. Love you too, bro. And yeah, that's it. They're all the questions. Thanks everyone for your questions. Um, I'm really glad I've got 200 subs, although that was a while ago. I know people say that I deserve more subs and all that, but for the amount of content I've uploaded, probably don't deserve that many subs. But I'm really grateful for everyone that's subscribed and has continued to stay subscribed to me, even though I don't upload that frequently. So thank you guys very much. And hope you guys enjoyed the gameplays, and have a good day, guys. See ya.